We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, Shohei Ohtani gets the starting nod for the Halos. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, just like batters go into slump, pitchers go into slumps too. This guy really struggled in his last one. He took the loss and wasn't able to get out of the third inning. Hopefully he can flip that mojo around in this one.
Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Aaron Hicks.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row? It hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here, and they'd like nothing more than to get into the win column to get that first win of this homestand.
Yeah, hopefully they were able to shower off that last series. A whole new ball game, new team comes in, new problems, new opportunities. Let's see what they do today.
Throw over to the bag. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again a throw. Runner back safely. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. The average sits at a cool .305 entering play. 6 home runs and 25 driven in. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. From the stretch, Hicks running from first. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Trout makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. I love watching him hit. He has a knack for getting on base. In fact, he's in the top 5 in that category in the American League, so expect to see him work some deep counts and hit the ball hard when he gets a pitch that he can handle.
No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back. Another throw over, and a dive, but he's back in. The 1-1 home, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Hicks is off of first with 2 away. Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. It's the Yankees nothing. Jordan Montgomery gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Really like this guy. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettit, left-hander from the University of South Carolina. Not an overpowering fastball, kind of like Andy Pettit. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. His secondary pitches he needs to improve on a little bit, but this guy has a bright future. Quality arm from the left side.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team's playing exceptional baseball right now from all ends. A 9-1 homestand. They have to feel good about where they are coming into today. First game of a road trip.
And he got him. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
And there are 2 away now. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. He's through first and hustling for second. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. Now at the plate, Mike Trout. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And another foul ball. The set and the 1-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're off to the second, scoreless. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Mike.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 to him now. Here it comes. He loses him on ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voigt, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. And he lays off there 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
A high fastball is in there.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Popped him up. Fletcher ranging into shallow right. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The third baseman.
Into the box, Gio Urshela. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
Line drive to left. Upton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Yanks leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, Tommy La Stella, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
LeMay here for 1. On to first, and they'll get the hustling Upton. It's a double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. One and one.
1-1.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Angels held in check there. We'll move. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing hard liner to left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Row, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
To the plate now, Aaron Hicks. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. There goes the runner. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. A 1-1. Hit softly down the line at first. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in to try it again. DJ LeMahieu flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Aaron Judge is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. First delivery to him on the way. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music. Up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll move in now for the Angels, Albert Pujols, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And this is taken for a strike by the 40-year-old veteran. No balls and a strike. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Pujols has long been referred to as the machine. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Here comes the first pitch.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Simmons stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a 2nd time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season? As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
High in the air and deep to left center field. He's around first, heading for 2. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Second baseman.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
The third baseman.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Then the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Tachman is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here. New inning set to get underway. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good time now to check out the Angels Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves of late. First pitch on its way. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And he'll be rung up here by Clyde Washington. Strike 3 at the knees, and there are 2 away. Striding into the box, Luke Voigt. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings, but now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Swing and a liner. Foul. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. The 0-1 offering, and he lays off for ball 1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Outside, 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
The payoff pitch. A bouncer to the left side, taken in by Simmons. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols, saves an error and ends the inning. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up. And he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. 1-0 the count. Ball 2.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Here now the 2-2. Hit hard, but right into the shift. And there's one away.
Now batting.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. Fly ball out toward left center field. Tachman will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 8.
So 2 gone in the inning now, and here's Justin Upton. Strike taken up in the zone. Upton, originally from the state of Virginia, he's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Angels strand 1. 5th inning coming up. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. A 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Aaron Hicks comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And right into the shift, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Now pitching for
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
The 1-0. One and 2.
1 and 2.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Albert Pujols. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Called strike 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Hit hard to short, and that is through into left, and an 0-2 mistake here results in a leadoff single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Jason Castro is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Back up the middle. A bare hand for 1 to Voit in time for the double play.
the batter, number 2.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Angels go. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. Comes in with 6 hits in 38 ABs. Also of note, the 4 home runs he's hit against him. Teheran, once an Atlanta Brave, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Fouled off. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Waiting on it is Goodwin. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready for another chance? Mike Tauchman. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Well, fastball count there yielded fastball mark.
Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get in 1-3-1 count a night and buy yourself that guaranteed fastball, and he didn't miss it.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. To third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Now batting, David Fletcher. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Takes this the other way to right. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. And there's one down now. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. The 0-1 delivery. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Tommy La Stella now. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Hit out towards second. Throw on to Voigt takes care of him, and the inning is over. Leave 1, still tied 1 apiece. Noah Ramirez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. 3-1. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Ready now, Tyler Wade. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw is late at first, so they can't get anybody out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hook.
In now, Aaron Hicks.
As he rips it on the ground to second.
Fielded cleanly. Simmons back to Pujols. Not in time, and they can't get them both. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Yeah, Met, credit the batter for busting out of the box and hustling down the line instead of getting mad at himself for rolling over on a ground ball. It's little things like that that can change the whole game.
DJ LeMahieu comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. A ball and a strike. Runners are at the corners with one man out. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Ready with another 2-2. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get two. There's one, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
First pitch of the at-bat. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. From the stretch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. A runner on first with two away. Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike two.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So one. Ready now for LA, Justin Upton. Last time through was a base hit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line softly toward the hole. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The right fielder,
Striding in once again, Brian Goodwin. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And a curveball in for a strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked the guy up with it.
And he fouls this one off. Popped up. Wade has a play. 2 gone.
the first baseman, number 5.
Here's Albert now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now a swing and a miss by Pujols, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, catcher.
At the plate, Jason Castro. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
This one's down to third. Reined in. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Justin Anderson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 38.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball. He's great.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Tauchman. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
And this is big right here. It's one thing to be winning late in the game, but going up by 2 runs makes a huge difference. Now their bullpen doesn't have to be perfect, just good. Takes a lot of pressure off, especially when you're on the road.
At the plate now, Luke Voigt, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that's it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. Trying to pick things up where we left off. David Fletcher. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hicks on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The third baseman.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Chad Green enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 57, Chad Green. He's
set and the pitch.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Are gone in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Hansel Robles comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
The 3-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Now a ball hit towards Simmons at short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Ready for another shot now, Aaron Hicks. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
No strike.
And that's in there, 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. 1 out, nobody on. Drilled right back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In there, a base hit.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
A dive, but he's back. Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. Now a spin and a throwback to second, and he just manages to get his hand in. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
The 1-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he strikes out again, and that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. In the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball one. 2 down, runners at first and second. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. The 1-2. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position. 2-2. Here it is.
3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Inside, he misses, ball 4. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
High chopper to third. Rendon has it. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yankees leave them loaded, but they hang on to.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed, the very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. Judge is under it. 1 down.
the designated hitter, number 9.
To the plate now, Tommy La Stella. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Here comes another 0-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He was a ground-out victim last time up. 0-1, here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Coming to the plate now, Brian Goodwin. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. 0-1 the count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Angels down to their last strike. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The New York Yankees jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jordan Montgomery earns win number 7 on the season. Aroldis Chapman earns the save out of the bullpen, his 15th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian.